2018 NCAA Division I National Champion at 197 pounds, Michael Macchiavello from NC State. Reminder, we are transcribing the press conference off-site, so please raise your hand and wait for a microphone before asking a question. Also, please identify yourself and your news outlet. Got our first question right here.
Mark. Mark Joel Cover, Flow Wrestling. Just talk about what it means to buy into the NC State program and having the success in becoming a national champion and buying into what Coach Pop says and the whole culture that you guys have developed there at Wolfpack.
You know, when you ask me that question, the first thing that comes to mind is how tough it is. You know, not every team in the country has that culture, and I don't think it's the easiest thing to buy in. I think the hardest thing to do is to trust the coaching staff and the culture that they created, and trusting that living that lifestyle is going to get you to where you want to be. And you know, I don't want to sound cliche, but like that's exactly what I did. I trusted the coaching staff, and I'll tell you right now, it was definitely not easy. There's definitely a lot of ups and downs, but at the end of the day, you just got to believe that you're going to get there at the end of the day. And you know, I don't know what to say. Just buy in and believe, and you'll get to where you want to be at NC State. So.
Question here.
Bryce Moody with the Open Mat. Michael, what a sweet feeling to win that national title. Has anybody told you that you just tied North Carolina State with Michigan in 4th place?
Man, it's a team goal we've been trying to do since I got there as a freshman, and you know, hopefully nothing against Adam Kuhn, but hopefully Snyder pulls out the win so we can fulfill our goal as a team and get that team trophy. That's something we've been striving for, and you know, it's not just for me; it's for the whole team. So I'm glad I could help put us in that position.
Question back here.
Kyle Klingman with Win Magazine. Being in the ACC, it doesn't get a lot of prominence, and the team race was going on. What was it like to have all that energy and knowing that you guys kind of had a piece of history there with the ACC, and you guys were after all of that Penn State-Ohio State rivalry?
Can you ask that question one more time?
Well, going into that, there was a lot of energy with the team race, Ohio State, Penn State, and then you had to come right after that. Could you feel that vibe going on?
I kind of could a little bit. It's definitely something that was in the back of my mind. But, you know, I talked to our sports psychologist about, you know, the mental process and where I should be to be in the best mental space to, you know, win. And we talked about not looking ahead and having this future-oriented perspective, you know, and thinking ahead towards the team race and where we're going to finish is too far ahead. I just had to stay, you know, where my feet were and think about what I had to do in that current moment to get prepared for the match and to win. So it's not something that I was trying to think about a whole lot. I know if I just took care of business, then I'd put us in that position.
Question here in front.
Ryan Tice, thewolfpacker.com. First, how's it feel to get it done against Haught after losing to him twice earlier this year?
Man, I don't have any words. It's a great feeling. You know, I think, you know, I was thinking about, you know, if Haught wouldn't have made it to the finals, you could have potentially made an argument, oh, you know, if I had won, which I did, thankfully, if I had won, you know, oh, he won because of the way the bracket played out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the only guy who beat me twice during the year. And so for me, it was a great challenge because it solidified the fact that if I won the NCAA title beating him, then I was the best 197-pounder in the country this weekend. And so I knew that was my challenge going forward, and it excited me, and I was happy to take it head on.
Any other questions out there? Nope. All right. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you, guys.